I'm an immigrant artist. I'm from Turkey. I'm interested in sort of transcultural identity and how we pick up on traditions and cultures between the places that we live in and how they can be reflected in my work. But it all starts from a photo. I've used these old family photos. Some of them are mine and some of them are actually my husband's family who's American. So I'm also interested in that ambiguity between where people are from and how family is universal. I found an old portrait of my mom and I loved it. And there were these women's protests that were happening and I was like, oh, I want to do something as sort of a monument for feisty women in Turkey.
What stood out most about Hale's exhibit was kind of the cultural relevance and kind of unique perspective and artistic vision for the exhibit. Something we haven't really seen before. We don't really get a lot of embroidery based applicants.
So I'm very much inspired by women's work, traditional crafts that are not often considered fine art, like the oya, which is the edging that I use. Sometimes I use sequins or beads and things like that and crochet them with yarn.
On a campus like Northwestern's, I think it's important to have different cultures represented and present on the campus, so I hope people can appreciate the perspective that she takes.
I would hope that it would be telling them about something, maybe about Turkish culture or politics that they didn't know about before and was inspired to look further into, but then also just simply to smile